Alright, hopefully this doesn't cut off. I think what I was about to say in the last video was me and this chick were dating. We started dating in like April or something like that. Or March or April. I proposed to her like 4 days after I started dating her, and it was a huge mistake. My relationship was messy, crazy. But anyways, after that, I headed back east to Arkansas, and I had a whole bunch of family back there that I was somewhat familiar with, but I didn't really talk to for, other than Facebook, for like 14 or 15 years, maybe a little bit less, like 11 to 12 years, because I don't live back there, and I live out in California. They live back east in various states back there, and so when I went back there the first time, I took a bus, a Greyhound, and that was crazy freaking weird. It was weird. So I caught a Greyhound out of the town I live in to LA, then from LA to like another place, to another place, another place. We caught a couple different buses, me and my brother, and I remember there was this one guy on the bus who, we were all sleeping on the bus, and this fool wakes us up in the middle of the night because he's like, oh, I lost my bag, and we're all like, dude, shut up, it's like 4 a.m. and he's like, oh, I need to find my bag. Who has my bag? And we're like, no one has your bag, bro. And he was like, I know somebody has my bag. And we're like, nah, son, no one has your bag. And he made the bus driver stop, and he took out like 50 or 60 things of luggage from the bottom of the thing. He's like, oh yeah, at the end of doing all that and making us late for our next bus and making us miss our next bus, he goes, oh yeah, I never even brought that suitcase with me. And we're like, dude, you're an idiot. We were so mad at that dude. But yeah, then we had to wait at this this bus station for a couple hours, and some guy tried to sell me what was it? It was some sort of drug. He's like, hey, you trying to buy some meth or something crazy sketchy like that. And I was like, no, I'm not in the market for meth today or ever, sir. But thank you for the offer. Now, please walk away from me and never talk to me again. And so we catch another bus, and we're headed back east. And long story short, we get back to, I think we got into it was someplace in Arkansas or Missouri. It was like Jonesboro or someplace in Missouri. We got, me and my brother, and then our aunt came and picked us up from there, and we went back to her place in Arkansas, and we were there for a while, and I met a whole bunch of family members that I hadn't met before, and it was really nice to catch up with everybody. And then after that, I got back out, and then after I was back there for like probably almost a month, I came back home, and after I came back home, we took the bus back home too, and the bus ride back home sucked, but it was alright. And then after I came home, I enrolled in college, and I took I was enrolled in like 2 or 3 classes, nothing major, but I just didn't feel it at the time, and I was still unemployed, and I was looking for a job, and I couldn't find a job, and so what I did, I dropped out of college after I was only there for like 2 or 3 weeks, maybe a month, if that. That's like maybe. And so I left college to go to start working again. And so I started working at different places, and I like temp jobs, a job here, a job there. And then let's see, after I got back home, I try to think what I did really. I really didn't do too much, honestly, except play video games and like look for a job. But I have a job now. I work at Walgreens. It's super chill. It's one of my favorite jobs. It's like one of my most favorite jobs I've ever had, because it's such a great place to work. My coworkers are really good. They're really nice. I get along with everybody. It's just a nice place to work. It's in a sketchy neighborhood though, because I bought a bike recently. It was like $100 bike, and I bought it from Kmart, and I take it to work. I lock it up, and I took it to work one day. I locked it up. It was fine. I rode it to work and I rode it back home. Then the next day I did that again. I locked it up. I went into work. About 2 or 3 hours into my shift, someone goes, "Hey, there's still a bike out there." And I was like, "Yo, I have a bike out there. That's probably my bike." And so I ran outside and it's already gone. And so my manager goes, "Call the cops." I'm like, "They're not gonna do anything," but I call them anyways. I was like, "Hey, can I report a stolen bike?" They're like, "Honestly, there's nothing we can do." And I was like, "All right, I appreciate you giving me the time of day." And then they're like, "You have a great night, sir. Sorry about your bike." And so what happened was, I never got a new bike yet, but that's okay. I was just like disappointed that that bike got stolen, because it was like